not that I don't believe in self-idolatry. I think that is a bad thing, and the reason I believe that is because of my religious reasons. I cannot claim to be an expert in a religion when I don't really identify with any, but I certainly do borrow elements from a few of them. Well, all I want to talk about is parenting, but I wish for it to not be misunderstood as I'm trying to criticize those people who are parents unfairly, especially given that I understand that most parents tend to be the parents that they can be and not the parents that they wish they could be. As someone who doesn't have any kids and doesn't plan to, I guess I am depriving myself of expanding my mind there, so that's when I'll need the help of those of you out there who are parents. And let me know if you can see where this is coming from. If you agree, let me know when you discovered that, or if you just have the idea planted on you today, then let me know that as well. Parents could be so much better at being involved in their kids' lives. And for me personally, something that would have helped me, and I'm not criticizing my mom because she really has done a lot for me. When I describe my circumstances, I don't want to just make it sound like I'm blaming her or my dad, because my dad is an absolute failure, so everything that I'm getting ready to say that's negative, yeah, he's definitely there. Celebrate your kids' accomplishments more often. I will try to explain what I mean by celebrating. Me personally, the only times in my life I vividly remember being celebrated is when my achievements, my accomplishments, in a sense, are shared because they are the result of someone's input. And to give an example, when I was in school, I would be celebrated for my graduations, say finishing elementary school, finishing middle school, graduating from high school, and having good grades. That was it. That was the time that I would usually see my parents together dealing with something about me in a positive way. Of course, the reason I mention this is because this celebration also means that if I'm a good student, therefore I must be getting the support or vigilance at home needed to make sure that that's happening. A kid who has good grades isn't just an accomplishment by that kid. It's not like it's the kid alone who's getting celebrated. If you think about it, kids who have good grades are going to bring their parents prestige. So when you bring your parents prestige in the form of your accomplishments, it's more about celebrating your collective success as opposed to, no, Zam was the student, Zam was the one who studied, Zam was the one who turned in her homework, Zam was the one who showed up to school and actually went to school, didn't skip or anything. Those things will reflect well on your parents since they are the ones responsible for you. But what about you independently gets celebrated? The things that you can absolutely say you were the sole author of. Those things really don't get celebrated much. And my parents really did not get involved with me much because I was a functional child. I never brought a bad grade home, and the only time I did, it was a B. And I thought, okay, well, I never thought about what it meant to have good grades. I just thought that it was what I had to do, kind of like a video game. Video games have their objectives. So I guess in life, my objective was bring home good grades. That was like the bad guy of the video game that I'm fighting. Yeah, you guys, I just wanted to say that because I've really been in a reflective mood.